Hi everyone, Natasha here, and around my home today we are in the kitchen and I'm working on day 9 of Sophia's challenge from my great challenge, the 30 bags in 30 days declutter challenge. So today I brought up my craft supplies from the basement. No, day 9 is craft supplies. The only thing I did not bring up is my 3 boxes of yarn. I'm just not ready to part with them yet. I love to knit and crochet. I'm kind of at a phase in life where things are pretty busy and I don't have a lot of time for it, but I'd like to get back into it soon, and it's all good yarn, so I'm not going to part with that right now. So what I have in front of me, as you can see, this is my bullet journal. There's my calendar. I don't know if you can see. So we're working on day 9 today. Okay. And let me get my timer going. Sorry, should have had that done. Let's see, we'll do 15 minutes today. I have to leave and get my daughter from preschool soon. So get started with that. And what I plan on doing is, if I can, I'd like to possibly eliminate or combine things a little bit. So it's a little overwhelming. I'm just going to start with this first box and see where we are. So this looks like these are all patterns for knitting and crocheting projects, and there are a few things in here I don't think I'm ever gonna make. Yeah, this is I don't know in your area if that was ever a thing, but at some point over where we live here in the Midwest, it was a thing to have a duck on your porch, and that's great, but I think I'm ready to let that go. This is some needlepoint stuff. I think there was a project in here that I never did, perhaps. Yeah, never even touched it. So, and I don't feel like doing that anytime soon. So I'm gonna let that go. I don't mind keeping some of the basic supplies around, just if I decide to go back to it, but okay, now here, these are other crafting paper supplies. So I would like to take those out and combine those with some of my other things. Tatting. Has anyone ever learned how to do tatting with the, I don't know if you recognize that. Can you see it? I've done it. It's hard. I've definitely not mastered it. And okay, so the rest of these are kind of yarn and fiber crafts. So I'm going to keep those together, and this will hopefully be my box for patterns. That's kind of what I needed to do, is make sense of some of this. So, okay, that's a bag for projects. All right, so like here we go. These are more projects, and if I just know that that's where I need to go is in there, that will help. Okay, these are all just yarn packages I no longer need. Don't think I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna grab my recycling bin for the pages that I do not need. So hope you guys are doing good today. If you're not joining me in decluttering, perhaps you are working on some other household tasks or cleaning out a drawer in your filing cabinet, whatever it might be. All right, so these are, okay, so basically this basket is all projects. This is just yarn, so I'm gonna take out the yarn, leave in the projects, and I have this awesome tote. I don't know if you can see that. A friend of mine gave that to me. It's like a crafting tote, and whoops, it's like a disco in here. Woo! And I've just never put all my stuff in it, so this is good. It's making me go through and find all my tools and put those in there. And then this can be for everything else. So let's see here. All right, yarn. Oops, there's one more. Yeah, I don't need that. yarn. Okay, so this is more of like craft supplies. That'll go there for now. This is fabric. Okay. I know it doesn't look like it, but I am sort of making some progress here. If I could just have some of these different projects. Whoops, these lights are posing a problem today. Organized. Aren't these great? My dad made these for me. Have you ever seen knitting needles that size? They're as big around as my thumb. And they're great for projects like this. Whoops. All right, enough of that already. All right, here we go. We're getting somewhere. Okay, more yarn scraps, more fabric. I have to tell you, it's been really nice having my closet cleaned out and my clothing collections cleaned out. Getting dressed every morning has been easier and more enjoyable. It's been really nice going through the process of not only decluttering, but doing the Dressing Your Truth system and just getting a more streamlined closet or wardrobe where everything works together better. So, okay, so essentially this is all just yarn that needs to go back down to the yarn boxes. And then I can empty out this bag here. Purples. I can just reorganize a little bit, that will help. Okay. Last bit there. Oh, that's already connected. Okay. Just trying to make sure I'm not still wrapped up in anything there. And as before, we're enjoying some warm weather here again. This morning I worked outside quite a bit in the yard and pulled a bunch of weeds, cleaned out the pond, filtered it, that sort of thing, while it was still a bit cooler. And now, here we go. Now I've retreated indoors for a little while to get some of these kinds of indoor projects done before I need to go get my daughter. So that's been good. Okay. All right, so this whole big basket of yarn, plus my little odds and ends here, is going to go downstairs, and I'll put the yarn away in the yarn boxes. Whoa. Okay. So that is that. Now then, what else is in here? This had kind of become a project bag. So, keep collecting. Oh, this was cute. I forgot I had this. So this was a little headband, and I thought, oh, you know, I could make that. Do you ever do that? But at this point, no one's been able to enjoy it. I haven't made it, and it's just, I need to use it the next time we know someone who has a baby girl. I have a gift. All right, don't need that. This is sewing and craft supplies, yarn. Oops, one more ball of yarn there. All right, and then I made all of these. Those were fun. Okay. Just getting rid of all these will help. Best of intentions, but the reality is I do not have time for things like that. And this was, that can go in there. This is a jewelry project for in there. Okay, I'm making some progress. How much time do I have? 6 minutes left. So hopefully I can at least clean out this bag and get, okay, yeah, sewing. So these are all sewing notions. I can get a little more order out of all of this, that would feel good. So, okay, and I think I had a bag for these, yeah. Okay, we're getting there, guys. Hopefully you're moving along on whatever project you were working on. This can be recycled. All right, and this is more yarn. Okay, so there we go. Woohoo! That's an empty bag. And I'm tempted to possibly even get rid of this bag because it was free and I've never loved it. I don't know. It's nothing special. I might even do that. So, okay, that's that. All right, now I have my rest of this. And this could go in here, so all my sewing and crafting supplies can be in one place. This is a nice little bag that a friend made for me and works great as a little project bag, but I don't have a project in it currently. So I'm gonna tuck it in there. Trash. Okay, so now this has become all of my paper, meaning patterns. Those are all my patterns. That's good, that's a start. Knitting needles in a case I made, that's fine. And then my bag. So this is now holding all of my craft supplies. So what is in here? Aha. Fabric I've had for so long and never have had a use for. Okay, so this has become the catch-all. I'm going to be able to pass that on. I certainly don't need that. Let me pull out things like this. Nothing special. And you can find it online. All right, here we go. Patterns. Boy, this is like recipes for me. I mean, am I going to use all these? You never know. Sometimes I do. I'm not going to go through them now, but if I at least know that all of my patterns are in the same place, that's a start. So that's what I'm going to work on. All right. Sorry, I don't know if you can see. Sorry, I'm trying to get it where you can see me better. Okay, more patterns, more patterns. Now this one, I don't think I need that baby blanket. This is part of the kit for booties. Hopefully this is helpful, guys. It's really just one of those things where the only way to do it is to do it. There's no magic trick and no faster way. But doing the 15 minutes at a time definitely helps. It seems a little more manageable that way, and it's given me short goals to attain, which has been helpful as well. So again, thank you, Sophia, for that. Okay, now this is a project. I think this is from my great-grandmother. I don't even know if I still have the yarn. I don't think I'm ever going to get to it, but I'm just wondering if there's enough there. Oh, the yarn is in it. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to pass that on. Maybe somebody else will be able to actually do that project. Okay, more projects and books, and I don't think I'm going to make that anytime soon. A lot of baby things. Okay, that's fine. At some point I might go through and actually do some more purging, but for today I would just like to get it slightly more organized and condensed, and I'll be happy with that. Because the other thing is, as my daughter gets older, who knows? We might be getting into these supplies a little bit more, and that's fine. Okay, so that was a little container of needle stops, or you know, to go on the ends of needles. I think these had a hole. I'm definitely not going to fix those. Tape. Okay, there's my timer. So I'm gonna finish this box, and what do I have left? I think what's left over here is paint supplies and paper, and actually that's fairly organized, so I'm good with that. And I don't know if I'll ever use any of these trims, so that could probably all get donated. And look at that, another empty box. These are more sewing notions. So, okay guys, so what I'm gonna do, that's elastic, that could just go in there, recycle. So I'm gonna take my yarn down, put it back away in the yarn boxes. I have now kind of condensed all my little supplies into this tote. So I have a sewing and yarn craft tote right there. This box here now has all of my patterns in it, so that's good. I have a whole empty box here, so that's good. And I think that's it. So I'll recycle this box, and the only one I did not get to is my paint and stamps, which I don't know if you can see. It's not terrible. It's kind of organized. I don't know that we use it a whole lot, but again, my daughter's getting old enough to where these might be fun things to get out with her at some point. So thanks again for joining me today. Let me know down in the comments below, do you have any crafts like this, like the yarn for knitting and crocheting that you're just not quite ready to let go of? So let me know what those things are for you. I might someday decide I just don't want to do that anymore, but at this point in my life I still would like to get back into it. It's just a matter of time. So maybe in another couple of years that'll be something I can do. Or who knows, maybe this winter when things slow down a little bit, I'll get out the knitting needles again. But for now, I'm gonna say this is better than it was. I've definitely cleaned out a few things, found some projects I can donate to someone who could use them and enjoy them now. And it makes me feel better just to know what's in there. I think that's what I'm finding through this process is, even if I'm not decluttering a ton, whatever I do declutter is better than what it was before. And it's given me a better sense of what I have in my home, what's under the counter, what's in the closet, what's being stored. So when I'm out shopping, it's easier to know I do not need X, Y, or Z because I already have it, or I just decluttered it. Just gives you that understanding of what you have and what you're storing, and what you don't, what you're not using essentially. So anyway, thanks for joining me today. I hope this was helpful in that it maybe motivated you to get some decluttering done as well, or get some cleaning done, or just tackle another project. Maybe you had something you were putting off and got to it as I was working alongside you. And hopefully soon I'll have the video up for day 10, which is the office, and that's another area. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge, but I'm going to do my best and at least get it better than it was when I start. So I look forward to seeing you then. Make sure you subscribe down below, or you can click the little image of my face here at the end, and that will subscribe you as well. And if you click the notification bell, it will let you know when I post videos. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section down below. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks again, and take care. Bye-bye.